Katie. She's enjoying her school holidays and wants to earn some extra pocket money for an overseas trip next summer. She decides to sell lemonade and sets up a stand on her front lawn. She calculates that she needs to charge $1.50 per bottle to cover her costs of $1 and make a 50-cent profit per unit. Katie perseveres for a few weeks but makes little profit for all her efforts. So she has an idea. She needs to ask someone for help and remembers the lemonade factory down the road. Bob owns the factory and he may be able to help her out. So off Katie goes to the lemonade factory to have a chat with Bob.
Hi Bob, how do you keep your price so low? I'm charging $1.50 per bottle and you're selling the same product for $1.
It's all about economies of scale.
What does economies of scale mean?
The greater the quantity of lemonade I produce, the lower the per unit fixed cost, because these costs are shared over a larger number of bottles.
What is a fixed cost?
It is a cost that does not change with an increase or decrease in the amount of lemonade I produce, such as the cost of my lemonade making machine. My other fixed costs include factory rent, insurance, interest and wages. So the more bottles of lemonade I produce, the lower the per unit cost of my machine and the other fixed costs, and the more profit I make per bottle.
So for my small scale production, my fixed costs are higher and my profit is less. I get it. What about the cost of your ingredient?
As I'm a larger company, I can negotiate lower costs and prices more so than you can as a sole trader. For example, you may buy only 3 lemons at a time while I buy 3,000. This means I can negotiate much better prices per unit.
Over a long period, that's a truckload of savings. How big can you go?
There is a limit to how large an organisation can grow to achieve economies of scale. This situation is known as diseconomies of scale. For my factory, a good example of this would be if I couldn't produce enough bottles to match the quantity of lemonade, or if the cost of transporting the lemonade to distant markets increases enough to offset any economies of scale.
Thanks, Bob, for taking the time to help me out today.
My pleasure, Katie. I hope you found it useful.
I did.